Hi, this is a tutorial for the NCTest app. This tutorial is going to look at the EOG for math. This applies for grades 6 through 8. When you come to your computer on the day of the test, you will see your name, your student ID number, and the school. You'll also see the name of the test. If you're sitting on the computer with the wrong test, please tell your test administrator, or if any of the information is incorrect on this page, tell the test administrator. When they say to start, hit the start button. Now on the screen for the test, you'll see some different options for what you can do on the test. So you can flag an item, so mark it to come back to later by clicking on the checkbox up here in the top left-hand corner, or by hitting the flag button. You can also highlight by selecting the highlight tool. You can cancel the highlight by selecting the highlighter with the pen marked out through it. You can also clear all highlights. So if I just highlighted all over, and I just want to clear it all at once, I could do that by pressing that X button. If you have a question about what the different tools at the top mean, or the different symbols, you can select the question mark and get a menu item listing of what everything means. You'll see what number you're on by looking in the top right-hand corner, item 1 out of 6. So on this tutorial, there are 6 questions. And again, you'll see your name and school name. I'm going to enter in an answer. Notice that I could not use a comma. So you can only use, for these short answer questions, you can only use whole numbers, a period, a dash, and a slash. So no commas. Answers that are mixed numbers must be entered as an improper fraction or a decimal, and I'm sure your teachers will review with you what that means. To proceed to the next question, I'll hit the next button. And again, I have the same options here. So I'm gonna leave this question blank to show you what happens when it is left blank at the end. You can hit the pause button at the bottom of the page if you need a bathroom break, or the teacher tells you to pause. You have a countdown going on. So if you pause longer than 60 minutes, you will be exited out of the test. If you hit exit accidentally, you will get an error message that says, "Are you sure you want to exit?" You can hit cancel to go back to continue on the test where you left off. It will also do the same thing if you hit the outside of the screen anywhere accidentally. So it will tell you unexpected exit. And again, there's a countdown. And you can say, "No, I want to continue," and you'll be right. Pick up right where you left off. I'm going to flag this question so you can see what that does when I flag it. Here I'm going to put in an answer. It looks like it's a money question. So I'm going to put decimal. I can put in, but I cannot put in a dollar symbol. Here's a multiple choice question. So you can use the highlighter tool by clicking and dragging as you highlight. It is a free highlight tool. So if you highlight things you don't want highlighted, it gets too confusing, I just hit that X button. This option here is a new option for this type of question, where you can strike out an answer choice. So if I know that the answer is not B, I can eliminate or take away that answer choice. You still need to select the answer if you want to answer A. It does not work if you just leave them all blocked out, okay? If I want to unselect or deselect, I have to click it again with my mouse, okay? If I want to clear an answer, if I want to clear it all together, I can hit that arrow button and it will reset that question for me. So there, I've selected A as my answer choice. And I'm going to flag this question and come back to it later. Notice that there is a calculator for this question that shows that it is a calculator active question, so you can use your calculator. This question, I want to show you it's showing only 3 answer choices, but I scroll down and I get my 4th. So sometimes questions might require some scrolling for you to see the entire question. So please be sure that you scroll on each question to make sure you're not missing some important information. In this case, that's the correct answer. So that's important that you see it. At the end of your questions, you will see a list of all of the questions. The asterisk means that I answered the question. If it's blank, I did not answer it. So remember, I left number 2 and number 5 blank. If I flagged it, I get a question mark. So that tells me I need to go back and check that answer. So if I hit the 2 to go back, it will take me back to question number 2. So now I can answer it. And then go back to the review page. The test summary at the top also tells me if I answered 5 out of 6 items and flagged 2 items, so that will alert me to come back down here and try to answer those questions. When I'm ready to end the test, I'll hit End Test, and it tells you, hey, reminder, you're about to end the test. Are you sure? Are you sure that you answered every question the way that you want to answer it? You feel good about it? Okay, then hit End Test. It will give you a stop sign that says you have completed the test, and then you will exit. If you have any questions about the test or about the NCTest app, please do not hesitate in asking your teacher, and they will be happy to answer any questions that you have. All right, have fun.